Hey there. I got to an idea how to use one pasture apparatus for the pigs. So over here I have free-range pasture pigs in the forest, two of them, a male and a female. And back there I got my 4 goats. Well, 3 goats and what is them? How do you call the male goat? I don't know. Anyways, the problem is that I have only one pasture apparatus and I need to graze for the goats to be grazing and the pigs to be staying inside. And that's why I came to an idea, and this is all solar powered, by the way, completely solar powered. Don't mind the 2 big solar panels over there, those 2 are for my cabin. Now the cabin is currently holding at 200 amp hours with the lithium deep cycle batteries, and now the bottom panel is just a 40 watt solar panel that I hooked up to one of the cheapest solar charge controllers. I'll actually just move this all away. You'll be able to see easier. This is a charge controller that's just for, it's 10 amp charge controller, which is more than enough for this setup, and it costs, I got it for basically for $20, so to speak. And then the charge controller is hooked up to a used, I have to say this again, a used car battery. Now this car battery is at least 2 to 3 years old, and it's from that white van that I got it from my friend, and he was across the whole Europe with it. So it's a used car battery, and as you can see, today is sunny. Today it's gonna be sunny, but for the past week you can see everything is completely soaked because there was no sun, and we are currently holding at 12.7 volts, which means that the car battery is pretty much full even though it was raining. So this setup is completely good for 2 different grazing pastures, as long they are, I don't know how much is that in feet, but this pasture for the 2 pigs is 6 meters by 12, and the other pasture is 50 meters in length. I'll get you some food, don't worry. They're hungry all the time. So what I did from here is, because I need it for the pasture apparatus to, and the whole setup here, because that's south and I get the maximum sun or in this position, I had to put the setup here, and then I got an idea that I'll basically just take the electricity output from the apparatus to a wire and then set the wire all the way down here to the 2 pigs, and from that wire it's just so simple. And I still don't get it how I didn't got this, I mean, before, because I needed this before. I should have known that this is possible before. And then I hooked up from pig's fence. They're so alive all the time. From this fence, just going over there, and it goes straight to the goat paddock, right? And now what I'm gonna do, because they clearly eaten everything in there. I also feed them a little bit of grains and hay, so they have a complete diet, but they clearly stripped up. You can see the line over here. There's nothing left here. And now what I'm gonna do is I'll do the same thing from there like I did there, but hook up a wire here and get it all the way here to this paddock. So this is gonna be electrified as well. And it's just simple as that. I mean, you don't need like 5 different pasture apparatus for 5 different paddocks. And I didn't know. Oh, look at the snout. Look at the nose. Because they were eating the how is it called? A fir? Pine tree bark over there. And it's completely okay because the power line that's going over, the people from the power company would come and cut down the tree anyways, so it's better for the goats to eat the bark before they come. So yeah, it's really simple and cost effective. So I got the car battery basically for free, but I think you can get it. That's a 100 amp hour car battery. That's my dog over here. Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, pretty. 100 amp car battery, which is used, and it's I don't know, I think it's like 30 euros, right? So let's say $40. And then I got the solar charge controller for $20, so that's $60. And the panel, I think it's a used panel, and I gave like 10 euros, so it's 70 euros. And you don't, this works, guys, I'm telling you. This is like, let's say that it's all together with the pasture apparatus, it's 200 euros, which is roughly $240, and this will work. I don't know how it's gonna work in the winter, but I can tell you it's gonna work through the summer, autumn, and well, as you can see, spring, most definitely. And I have to say this again, there was more than 10 days of rain and cloudiness here in Slovenia, and this hold up. I mean, this really hold up perfectly. And as you could saw, there is the car battery is still full. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you got some knowledge of it, if you guys would be so nice to comment or like or whatever, you know what to do. I'd be really happy. Also my dog would be really happy, isn't it? Huh? Yeah. So I'll see you in the next one.